All right, recording on progress. Okay, so what we have left, from last time, we tried to route the traffic from the we try to split the internet traffic, right, for the Chicago, right? So for example, with the local, is something happening here for the primary link, and then the internet route should be through the local internet. That's why we use the 4.4.4.22, for example. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Let's go hop in this one here. Just to verify again. So are we able to ping, because we already configure those kind of net statement, access list, right? So now we just go ahead, just ping 4.4.2.2. Are we able to go out? Yes, beautiful. See, so now at this time here, what we so just verify again. We want to double check. Just trace route. We want to trace route to 4.4.2.2. Just make sure it go through the local internet. No, like in here when you look at the topology, just want to make sure not going to the MPLS. We should go out to the local internet, right? So let's see. The first thing should be go to the H router, and then from the H router, it should go out to here, because we have a static route. I believe we have a static route. So that is like we try to perform for, remember, for the workstation in here where they have some like causing the issue, the traffic, impacting, so we want this. Okay, so now we agree. So just for like for window update update patch the update, because it's a known like Microsoft website, so we have no worry, so we don't have to go through the headquarter about the proxy. Sometimes the main company, they want to control every user stuff for the internet traffic. They could be have to go through their proxy, for the proxy to allow those kind of like a whitelist, what kind of like a domain that you need to allow, or they can drop from the proxy too for your internet connectivity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. So we already proved it in here. So now we're so good now. So we already complete now for the one side in here, right? So we not just spend time for the demo, because we just demo for one location enough for you. So now what is the next now? So what is the next continue for our lab, right? In the production. So we I think maybe we should pick one day again to go through all the redundant, ready to shut down the link, to test all the network. Just make sure, because once we have the multiple like redundant link, we should be able to if something one side or one links go down, we should be able to go from the other route back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now, okay. Before I want to introduce another routing, it's called OSPF or EIGRP. So OSPF, okay, another dynamic routing. So because we concentrate in our H routing, we're using the BGP. So maybe we want to from the management level, and then we're using the OSPF, right? After that, or maybe I'm thinking, should we go to OSPF first, or maybe we have another case study in here. I want to introduce about the QoS. What I mean the QoS is the optimize traffic. The QoS is it like marking, and then we can police from the policy, we can police the bandwidth rate. So for example, sometimes it's like a voice traffic is very like the audio. The voice traffic is very like critical, right? So that's why we want to go when we see all the voice traffic, we should be go first. What that means the QoS. The QoS is something like, for example, right? See in here. For example, this is your H router in here. So we need QoS is the marking first, the marking layer to identify, to classify what kind of traffic is either matching by those kind of like QoS, those kind of like the code. Okay, they have a lot of code like express, those kind of number, everything the QoS, or you can use the ACL like to same thing to match like for example what VLAN you are belong if I match this like voice traffic for example VLAN 30 VLAN 30, so I want the traffic go first, so that is a QoS. It kind of like it's a guaranteed traffic, it's a guarantee because we have a classified many level. Okay, most for express like guarantee traffic, we always like guarantee. What that means is when the traffic is enter to this router, because if we don't have a QoS, it's going to be like first in first out. You know what I mean? He don't care that sometimes by bad luck, right? If you have something like the data crossing the network, right? Because say for example, server VLAN, maybe they have something copy and file crossing the WAN network, and unfortunately, when they copy like big file, maybe have a like a 1 gig or 2 gig or 10 or whatever, like 20 gig, right? If they not if they're not complete yet. Okay, so that is mean it's archivized because the server is the first in first, so that's why the router is take care first in first out first, and then when the voice traffic is after the server VLAN, maybe there's going to be impact. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like a network jitter, okay? Network delay or those kind of latency, something like that, impact by different application. See, that's why we have the OSI model, So from the application like that, we can classify which one we should go. When the router say, hey, if I see this traffic, it's the priority first, and then you go first because we let you go. It's just the same thing when you go to the airport, right? When you go to the airport, you see they have a like first class ticket, right? So the first class ticket always have to be don't have to be in the line. They always go first before the business class, before the economic the ticket, the class. You know what I mean? It's just like a VIP. So that's why the QoS, so we can define what kind of traffic it should be go first. So maybe that is another topic that I want to introduce for you, how we configure the QoS to apply it. Okay. So for now, since we have everything ready in here, let's do like this then. Let's do like we want to just basic for you right now. What is the OSPF, right? Let me see here. So for example, if some question, even in the CCNA, CCNP, or those kind of or CCNA, they have like they want to say management IP or loopback IP. They want to go through by the other routing using the routing protocol, right? Maybe not allow using the BGP, or they want to use the OSPF, and then something the OSPF shouldn't route to the other side, something like that. Okay, so that is causing the issue. Okay, so and also the OSPF is a very like is border. They have an area 0, area 1, something like that. So you don't have to worry also. So I just want to introduce about just the basic how will you see it? What is the OSPF traffic? How we just basically configure it. Okay, so let's do like this now. Okay, so for example, if we have all the loopback this interface in here, right? So for example, first we're going to use the another subnet in here for loopback management, right? So for example, what it means for loopback is when you have sending the log file or SNMP management or access to the router or something like that. So we not allow using the outside the IP. We just want to use in the loopback interface as a management level. Okay, so we can say mgmt management. Okay, something like this. We have to look back. Look back. Okay, look back interface, and then we pick the say 10 network, right? If we want to pick from 10 network, so it depends again. You have to go through all your IP address, how you want to allocate it, how you're designed, by those kind of like subnetting, In our demo in here, we just pick always the last one. Okay, so for example, if we pick the last one in here, say I want to pick like a two something. So what we have in here. So for example here we have a 10-100. Okay, so maybe the 10.100, the last for 10.100. Okay, so for the second article 100, say okay, so we want to pick the last one in here. We can pick 10.255 or 254, whatever. So just like this. Okay, so slash 24, just for example. You see, or you can, if you want, if you want to control more for your enterprise, right? So maybe it depends. You have to calculate how big your network device router. Okay. So for example, if I put slash 24, maybe it's not enough. It's only support you 254 or maybe something. So maybe you want to, how about if you want to use the 16, something like that. Okay, so if I want to use 16, all right, so we not argue for that. We just like for anyway for demo. So we just using 255. So slash 0.0 slash 16. This is just give you example. Okay, we just pick any number in here. So we use the second article. Most of the second article. No, that's not right too. The second article. So normally when we design, right, the second article is for the region, right, or maybe for the country or maybe for the state. So that is a naming. You see, that's why you have to be understand also. Let me see if we pick up like let's see 200 right? Oh, anyway, we not go back to I'm not go back to review with you for IP address, those kind of like a calculation. Okay, the subnetting, right? So you can review later from the last another video that I show you. Right now we just stay safe. Anyway, for this demo, we just stay like 2.5 for this demo, because we just only couple router in here. It's not many. Okay, we just say 255, 255. Oh, come on. Not allow me to type. 255, dark 255. Oh, it's not allow me. Interesting. Okay, okay. Oh, I said just 255. What's wrong? Look back. Yep. Okay, hold on. This is something 10, 255. Oh, I have the num lock off, hold on. No wonder. Okay, let's go back again, try it again. 10 dark 255, dark 255, dark 0 slash 24. Just basic, we use slash 24 again. Okay, but then each router we just using not slash 24, we slash 20, 32. So because one network device, just one single IP. Okay, so let's focus like this. You see here. So we want, like for example, so we are in the cost switch one in here. So if we go to here, we go to console. Okay, so this is the console again. So for example, so we say enable show IP interface brief. All right, so we don't have a loopback in here for management, right? So for example, in here we go to config key, so we're going to say interface loopback. So we want to match, okay, from the maybe like third R tag, right? So this is 255. So everything loop back 255 is for management traffic, okay? So just an interface like that, and then say, okay, this is the first one, this is the first IP, okay? So we use 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 1, okay? Slash mesh, not slash mesh, but subnet mask 255.255. See everything. We take the single IP. See /32. Okay. So we ping like this. All right. So now go back again. Check. We have a interface. Look back 255. Okay. Now we just make sure we can ping our push in here. You see here. All right. So okay. So now we have one in here. So now let's go back to here now. So now we go back to this router. Just give the example. Oh no, the code switch two first here. So let's log in this one too. Okay. Cancel it. Okay. So this one say config T. We go to IP interface loopback 255. So we want to this one is IP address. We want to say this is a 10. Dot 255.255.255.2, and then same thing again, one single one IP, the whole thing, /32. Oh, I have an extra here. Okay. All right. So now it's perfect again. So now we have a two loopback interface in here. Watch, and then we same thing again. This one now. So we go to here. Okay, so this is the MPLS router. Just give you an example. Right, so go. So do show IP first in the pre-brief. Make sure we don't have any loop back. Yep, it's clear, right? So now go ahead, interface, loop back, and then 255. Then IP address. Just wait. Then IP address 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 3. This one dot 3, and then 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. You see? Now, since we don't have a static route, we not advertise into BGP, right? So we can now this router, just give an example. So this router, this this network device can, if they want to ping for their loopback, for management loopback, it shouldn't reachable, right? Just because we don't have because the router, we don't have a allocate how we get there. Because for example, right now we are in this router. So for example, if I want to show IP route, do I have an IP route go to the 10.255.255.1, right? Because we are three here. Now see if I can I go to that one. So see, not in the table. If I do I, how about two? See, not in the table. That is mean now if you ping like this, it's going to give you the go to the default route, go to the internet. But actually, it shouldn't go to internet. Oh, wait a second. Why we can ping 10 to 5 know why? You see? Why we can ping? We suppose we're not able to ping, right? So it's go like go to default route. And then how about dog two? Can we ping dog two? Yeah, see, two is not able to ping. See? But but one thing here, oh, what is a bathroom? Are you at home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just moved my chair.
Oh, okay. So okay. So this is not normal, see? Okay. The two we should okay, so why we go to one? Because one, where is the one? One in here, because like oh okay, here he goes, oh this because this is direct connect, you see? Because this is the direct connect and then go to default route, but then that's just funny. Let's go back to again. go to here, right? Show IP route here. Little bit noisy, your base. Your
Hold on, give me a second. I'll close my door. Give me a second. Okay.
Yep, it's better. So this is funny now. So let me see why we can ping this IP, the loopback. Yeah, 255.255.1. So it's crossing this network. Okay, it's crossing this network. The 3. I was surprised, you know. I was surprised. Then how can I demo in this case in here? Hold on. Let's find out again here. Show IP in the free brief, right? So we have a 255, and also we have a slash 32. Look back 255. Yeah, you see, 255 is slash 32. All right, and then how about this dot 1? Let's go back to 1 here. Show run again interface. Look back 255. Yeah. See, and also in here, let me try if I can ping the other side. 255.3. Yeah, you see, it's supposed it's not able to ping. You know what I mean? I just wonder why. Why this guy? I can ping the others. No, we already proved it. We cannot ping dot 2. And then why we can ping dot 1? Let's see. Yeah, let me see if I just do stupid basic trace route in here. No. Dot 3. Yeah, it's only allow. But then I believe, let me see what IP is normally, you know. Okay, normally this is a bigger IP, so should we put, okay, if I ping again 10 dark 255 dark 1 using the source with this source here. Yeah, you see, it should be not able. Just because this one have a default route. Okay, we leave it as moment. Okay, so we continue now. So that is mean from this 3 device, this network here, this 3 device network, right? We want to able to ping the loopback. But how we want to get that loopback, because we're not allowed using the static route. We're not allowed to advertise into the BGP, right? So now we want to use the OSPF. So now if you have a circle here, see if you have a circle here. So let me get the whiteboard again. So what I mean is, so in here we have a circle here. See, this is the circle here. See, all circle here. So all circle in here. So I want to create OSPF with the area, okay, the area 0. Here you can have area 1. Here you can have area 2. Or here, everything after like the direct connect, like behind the direct connect, could be another area. Okay, so everything in here, the form. Let's see. We want to try. Can we form area 0? Okay, let's do like this. And then they have, once we establish, and then they have a like a DR and those kind of like election, Same thing on OSPF. Who's the control? Okay, the database, the OSPF database. Okay, this is another interesting. All right, let's do see just the basic. Okay, just the basic OSPF. I just want you to see it. What is an OSPF look like? Okay, so now in this here, so we go to config key in here. So now we're going to say router. In this case, when you put the question mark, we have a OSPF. You see, OSPF. And then you put the ID in here, right? In our demo in here, we can say OSPF 255, or maybe just the one. But anyway, this only one allow one ID. Okay, so just OSPF one. Just give you an example in here. So now put the question mark now. Okay, so how you want to advertise using the OSPF? Okay, so first thing is we want to find out what is the network in here. So this router here, so we want to form with here, right? We want to form it with here with using the 10.100.3. So this is the network. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. And also, do we have a direct connect in here? I think this is crossing the VLAN. The VLAN. We're not sure this one can be joined to area 0 or not. Okay, normally the area 0 we have like a direct connect each other with the neighbor. So this is the or maybe this area 0 in here because this is different direct connect. This is another area 0. Okay, let's try it. Okay. It's been a long time, didn't touch OSPF, because like most company right now we using BGP. We're not using this is the IGP, something like that. This is maybe for the many reason. Okay, so we just demo in here. All right, so we already create the OSPF protocol. Okay, the domain one, and then let's do show IP interface in here. So in here, see. All right, so this is the interesting. So, okay, we want to use this IP here. All right, so now in here, so we're going to say network. Okay, same thing again. Do we have a network? Yes, we do. You see, this is a network. Now the network should be this one here, right? So this is the network here. Now this network here, you can use in this network like /32 because it's going to be using the wildcard. You see, BGP using a mask, exactly mask the net mask. Okay, but in EIGRP or in OSPF, we're using the wildcard. It's look like ACL. Okay, it's using the wildcard here. So let's do say in here. What happened if I were just using the 0? Okay, and then we know it says 24. You see, wildcard, and then we have to tell what is the area. You see, so we want to put the area 0. Okay, now we hit enter. You see. Now, if you want to using the neighbor command, this is telling you turn off those kind of multicast. It's directly, so we can use the neighbor command. But now we're not using the network specific neighbor command. Okay, we just leave it like this. So let's show run section router OSPF. You see, just simple enough. Okay. And the same thing in here. If you go back to the our core switch one in here, right? Because same thing, we have a same interface in here. See, almost same. Yeah, we should be able to copy and paste. All right. So now go to config key. All right. So now we want to go to neighbor. This one first. You see, same thing. We just copy like this here because it's the same thing. All right, so we copy like this, hit enter. So now we check now. You see, oh, look at that. The OSPF is so fast. Okay. It's not like BGP so slow. You see, it's already formed. You see, NBR is already have an election, right? So now we show IP route OSPF. All right. And then neighbor, you see, one, not yet. You see, show IP OSPF. Okay. So this is the status. You see, show IP OSPF. Right. Hit enter. See, it's telling you. You see, okay, it's telling you link local signal. Blah blah blah. Yeah, this is, we have to go back to the book. And also external everything. It's very big topic. OSPF also. Okay. And also OSPF, the time when they update the routing, everything like that is faster than BGP. But the only thing is when your network getting bigger, it's not easy to control the traffic like BGP is so good. We can use those kind of BGP attribute. Using the inference the traffic using the local weight or OSPF set dependent, something like that, or the metric, something like that. See, using the BGP is more easy. Okay. Okay. So now, now you see. How about we show a OSPF neighbor? Do we have a neighbor? You see, it's up. Look at that. Now, this is the command. How you want to find out do we have a neighbor OSPF? So now between this router in this router, right? This router in this router, we already form this happy. You see, it's already happy. See, now it's telling you who's the full, what is the DR. Okay, this is timing go up. You see here. Now, if we same thing again, this command, if we verify from here, right? Show IP OSPF neighbor. You see. Now look at that. What is the difference in here? You see here. If we go back to here, you see this is a DR, and this one we have a BDR. You see the backup. Okay, that is mean one is the primary, one is the backup. You see, that's why I try to explain. Is whoever go up first is going to be primary, like same thing like first in first out, because they have an election because they want to control the OSPF, the database. Okay, so what I mean the database in here. I think they have a database in here. Look at that here. See the database. See, if you put the database, see here, hit enter. See, it's telling you. You see. Okay, so this is about OSPF. Now, do we have a network yet? Learn from the OSPF. So, see here, IP OSPF. Show IP OSPF. Okay, so this is just phone. We say show IP route. You see here, show IP route OSPF. You see, we have nothing yet. Okay, so we don't have because we just only make the link just the form OSPF, right, with this direct connect. Okay, so now we want to advertise the loopback now. Okay, so from this router right now, we are see here. So we have to go back again, the router OSPF1 in here. Okay, I typo. Yep, see here. Then in here, I say I want to advertise network again, you see, and then that is the loopback. 255.255.255. Oh, I forgot. What is this IP again in here? Do show IP in the place on. This should be doc3. Yeah. So network, you see in here. Now you can just because this one here because it's a one IP, single IP, right? So you can put like this, see? 0.0.0.0. That is mean like the wildcard, no, just one single IP /32. Okay, just hit enter. Oh, wait a second. We have to tell what is the area again. So this should belong to air. We got the area 0. That is mean I want to join to this network. You see. So now when we go back to the other side here, the code switch here, same thing we do in here. Okay, to show IP interface brief. Okay. And then let's go back to config key, router, OSPF1, and then network. And then we want to advertise 10.5.5.1 using the wildcard. Okay, and then area 0. You see here. So now look at that here. Now what is the difference now when we show OPF? You see? Now when you show this command again, look at that. Before it's empty, right? But now when we advertise the non-direct connect network, you see, now this IP, this network is learning by O. Okay, that is OSPF. You see, then from the global IP route, you see from the global I show IP route. Now you see B for BGP. Now you see another O that is mean for OSPF. Okay, so now when you see S, see that is static. Okay, so that is mean this network device contain the dynamic routing, BGP, OSPF, and static. You see, so now the loopback, how we learn the loopback is by the OSPF. You see, now we go back to here again, same thing in here. When we show IP route, OSPF, you see, same thing we learn here, that one. Beautiful, you see. Okay, so now we go back to the code switch 2 now. Where is the code switch 2 here? Okay, so let's see if we can make this one happen also. Show IP interface brief. Okay, so now we go to config key, and then we're going to say router, OSPF1. Okay, we want to say network, this network here, this is loop back. Not this loop back. So this is the confusing in here, you see, because this one doesn't have a direct connect. You see, this is 0.0.0. So we need to configure this one too on the other side, in the VLAN in this VLAN one. So let's do like this. So we go to VLAN 1 first in here. Okay, this is the management VLAN. You see, so we use this one. Okay, so 255